Dr. William Walker from Switzerland published, or let's say he sent a big explanation of his theory how relativity could be developed, and he has also a video, and actually this video needs interpretation. He proposed that the gravity force is moving with the infinite velocity, and the same is valid for electric force and magnetic force, that they move through the space with the infinite velocity. The problem with the infinite velocity is that in mathematics, the theory of infinite numbers is somehow not contradicting. With infinite numbers in mathematics, everything is okay. But it's important to know that a Slovenian mathematician Ivan Vidal, he solved the problem of the cardinal numbers of infinite numbers, natural numbers, and real numbers. Because the question arose in the past century, which cardinal number is bigger? Of natural numbers or real numbers. And Vidal has proved that if we say that the cardinal number of real number is bigger than cardinal number of natural numbers, we don't enter the contradiction. If we say that they are equal, we also don't enter into contradiction. This means that actually infinite, this term is not a metrical term. So it doesn't mean anything in the physical sense, infinite. That's why we have to abolish all kind of infinite values from physics. The only infinite value we can keep is that universal space has an infinite volume, because universal space has Euclidean shape. This was proved by NASA in 2014. So saying that gravity, magnetism, and electric force are moving through the space with the infinite speed does not make sense. A gravity is the result of the variable energy density of superfluid space. And gravity is incorporated in the space itself. So gravity is not propagating at all. Gravity has no propagation. Also, when we have a magnetic, let's say that we have a permanent magnet, and we have a field, we have a magnetic field around the permanent magnet. The fact is that the permanent magnet is taking the energy of the superfluid space inside, in one side, and throwing it outside and that this flux somehow, this flux is generating magnetic flux. And this saying that magnetism is propagating with the infinite speed, I think this is wrong. We know that the light needs 7-8 minutes to come from the sun to the earth. So velocity of light is velocity of light. But now talking about also when we have a electric field is a polarization of the superfluid space along the coordinates x1, x2, x3. And I don't believe there is a motion there. Electric force is not a propagating. Electric force is the result of the polarization of the superfluid quantum space. Proton, for example, has a positive charge because the proton is charging superfluid quantum space with a positive charge, and the electron has negative charge. So it's charging this superfluid quantum space with a negative charge. But I think that the idea of the propagation of gravity and electric force and magnetic force, and that this propagation has infinite speed, I think this is wrong idea. Actually, also in the magnet, in the permanent magnet, we have a polarization, magnetic polarization of the superfluid quantum space along the coordinates x2, x3, x4. But basically, what I said previously, that there is a kind of flux of magnetism, I think it's not. There is only a polarization. And the main problem of physics still today is that without introduction of the superfluid space, the old name is eta, the physics cannot have progress. The medium in which stellar objects exist, the medium in which elementary particles exist, without this medium, physics cannot progress. We cannot explain this universe and this physical existence with the interaction between elementary particles, because most of them are not existing in the physical universe. Most of so-called discovered physical particles are man-made. They are made in cyclotrons, but they do not exist in the physical world. There is no Higgs boson, for example. I thank for this long letter from Switzerland of this professor, and I am very happy that we start discussing about basic principles of physics, because only discussion can give us possibility to go ahead. The main problem today in physics is that the physics has become religion. The people which they are somehow promoting physics, these guys, these few professors, which they every day you see them on the YouTube, like Brian Cox and so on, they always talk the same stuff. And there is no a conference of physics where we, which develop a different view, could participate and discuss with these people. For example, Roger Penrose's gravitational singularities are absolute nonsense. If I would have possibility to sit together in a public with Roger Penrose and that we talk about the gravity inside black holes, in 5 minutes Roger Penrose is over. But physics has become religion, and these so-called promoters of religion have unlimited space, public space, to talk nonsense. Gravitational singularities of Roger Penrose are nonsense. And now Roger Penrose recently also said that quantum mechanics is just something wrong and so on. Roger Penrose, he do not know what he talk about. Yeah. And that's it. That's it. The development, the groundbreaking discoveries of physics will not happen in the institutions, because institutions today are religious, are supporting only these religious dogmas. Nothing can be done in the frame of existent physics to jump in the new paradigm. As Albert Einstein told us, we cannot resolve the problems which are born in a given paradigm in the frame of this paradigm. And the main insight is that the space-time, for 100 years we are talking about space-time, and space-time is just a fucking bullshit nonsense. There is no time as a fourth dimension of space. Universal space is time invariant, and this time invariant space we experience as now. And this now is the only physical reality which exists, and in this now everything changes. So seeing physical reality as something that happened in the linear time, this belongs to the 20th century physics. But we are in the 21st century. Yes, that's it.